Hello, all my bio students. I am your Sapna teacher. So we are studied many topic in from our chapter number 2, sexual reproduction in flowering plants. We done up to the fertilization process, and now the post fertilization events we will see in a flowering plants. There is a main 4 phase or the steps which we are see from this specific points. You can be note down also. Post fertilization events, development of endosperm from primary endosperm nuclei. First, you know about that double fertilization, triple fusion. This is a ovary of a pistil where we are see the release are having 8 nuclei and the 7 cell, where there is a egg is fertilized with the one male gamete, they are producing zygote. These two polar nuclei is fused with the another one male gametes and produce endosperm. So post fertilization event we will see the first development of endosperm from primary endosperm nuclei. I am just here I showed from the here they are produced endosperm which is are having a triploid in the nature. Okay, this is very important point. Note down this is a triploid in the nature. Okay, this is triploid condition. Okay, and from the here and one male gamete. So that's why it's a triploid in the nature. Another we see in the post fertilization events there is a development of embryo from zygote. Okay, development of seeds from ovule, development of fruit from the ovary, seeds from the ovule I just did not hear, there is an egg and if it is fertilized and future seed is going to produce. Development of the fruit, this full ovary is produced over this fruit one. Okay, so we are see these things. Okay, this is events. Mostly we are asking in 2 marks one. We are asking the question about the nature of the ploidy of endosperm. So you have to note down that is a triploid in the nature. Okay, so we will take the first point of post fertilization event, that is a endosperm. Okay, endosperm is a nature of the monocotyledons which we are going to study in the main topic of the seed and types of seed. But first you understand endosperm development. Okay, in endosperm development, dicotyledon is completely consume this endosperm in seed germination, but the monocots, okay, monocot like a maize and other, some are the seeds one, okay, where they're only having one cotyledon. So there is all nutrition this seed is getting from the endosperm. So then let's see what is endosperm. Endosperm is produced from the PEN, primary endosperm nuclei. Okay, here the topic is important in your 2 marks and as well as the 3 marks and conceptual based questions. Have you seen the coconut? Coconut is having the water when you are drinking that one, and after whenever it is matures you will get there is a white portion is going to harden. Exactly what is that one? Okay, there is a free nuclei. There is endosperm. Okay, this is a triploid condition going in a continuous mitotic division, not following cellular formation initially. Okay, so endosperm develop from PEN. First thing, PEN, primary endosperm nuclei, undergo successive continuous nuclear division to give rise to free nuclei. You can be see this is the PEN. It's going in a successive division of nuclei. You will get number of the nucleus. You will see this is number of the nuclei, which is not following the cellular formation. Okay, to give rise to free nuclei. This is the free nuclei, and this stage of endosperm development is called free nuclear endosperm. Okay, is very important. Coconut is the best example for this. Okay. After, whenever the number of the nuclei and the maturation period is come, then they are following a cytokinesis process. So cell wall form, the division followed by the cytokinesis. Now that nucleus is covered by a cell membrane or the cell wall, and thus endosperm become cellular. And now we will see this thing in our coconut one. That part is kernel. That part is called kernel, this word. Okay, from here number of the points, number of the questions arise from this kernel. What do you mean about the kernel? And what is the special characteristics of the coconut? What is it having a coconut nature? So they having the free nuclei even. So this is the best example, coconut, which is a free nuclei, rich in vitamin K1, because they are having a free nuclei. But that's why we will suggest to patient to drink a water, that coconut water. This description you will be see from this diagram, nuclear endosperm. Exactly, the endosperm division is many way, halobial, cellular and nuclear. So this is a coconut related one. The coconut related endosperm development is nuclear endosperm, which is a PEN, mitosis, successive division of the nucleus, number of the nucleus, then they are following a cytokinesis process. And the cellular or the cell wall formation we will see, which you can be say the kernel, which we are mostly see in the temple, that kernel part. Okay, I hope you understand this endosperm development. Don't be skip it, just be see in your textbook that page number 34. I'm just be right, page number 34 and first paragraph of 35. If you refer, you will get all these points properly. Okay, just see the one time properly. Okay, now the student, exactly the post-fertilization events is having the second topic, development of embryo from zygote. So this topic is coming in the 5 marks, 3 marks in a diagrammatic base, and if it is an explanation, so this second topic, development of the embryo from the zygote, we will see with this diagram based explanation. You better understand what is this thing. Okay, I am going a little bit hurry, but please refer your textbook also with me. So next topic is what? Next topic is a development of embryo. You can be say this is a development of embryo. This embryo development we will see in dicotyledon, which is in your textbook. This diagram in your textbook one. Okay, this is so important topic. This diagram, don't be confused. See, we will see that after the fertilization, now egg is formed zygote. Got it? This zygote is having a diploid in condition. Now the zygote unequal division with the help of mitosis. Okay, and with the help of mitosis we will get the two cells, basal cell and apical cell. Okay, now basal cell is continuous divide mitotically 6 to 7 cell stage is called suspensor. Okay, what we can say? Suspensor. The first cell towards the micropylar region, which is bigger in the size, is called hausteria. Hausteria. Okay, this all diagram in your NCERT, so don't worry, you can be note down this one. Okay, so now this is a suspensor which developed from the basal cells. This is continuous 6 to 7 tier cell. First cell is a bigger in the size, attached with this micropylar region, is called hausteria. Apical cell, the first dividing the vertical, two continuous division of the vertical and then divide into the horizontal, and they are making the two tier cell which look like a globe. So the shape is, this embryo is a globe shape. So it's all called a globular shape of embryo. Many times diagram is coming, you have to ident in your exam. Next, this globular embryo is developed into heart shaped embryo. And this one is a globular going in a just notch, they are produced a notch inside, or either this is, we can be say the development of the cotyledons also. This is initial stage of the development of the cotyledon which look like a heart shape. So this is an embryo which is a heart shaped one. Now we will see the further, that is a mature embryo where we are find the two cotyledon which is a very clearly visible, this two cotyledon. So This two cotyledons develop. This notch is going towards the upper side and making this two cotyledons. Okay, so this is a dicotyledon mature embryo where the cotyledon is a 2-1. Upper part is a radicle, which is a future root system. This is a part you can be see. This is a plumal part, future of a shoot system. Okay, so zygote to 2 stages: basal cell, apical cell. This basal cell is continuous divide 6 to 7. This is called suspensor cell. Okay, apical cell is a 2 horizontal and 2 vertical continuous divide and making a globular shape embryo. This one is a heart-shaped embryo. This is a stages. You can be write in a flow chart also, or the diagrammatic, which type of the question is come in your exam. According to you have to write or explain. So this is a 5 marks question also, 2 marks question. Many times this diagram is coming and you have to identify this one, that is called a globular embryo. So a development of the embryo in monocot and dicot is a different. This development is in your textbook, page number 35. There is a description after the embryo main topic. It's this one, but this diagram you will get in your page number 34, the figure 2.13b. Okay, 2.13b. This diagram you will get. Okay, just be note down. Next we will see this embryo having monocot and dicotyledons are having a different one. This one is this grass one. Grass is a example of monocotyledon, and this is a monocotyledon embryo. And pea, there is having the groundnut. There is an example of a dicotyledon where there is having the 2 cotyledon. Easily you can be see, and we will see these things is having a, this is a part of cotyledons. Okay, this part is called plumule. This part one, upper part. Okay, the lower part is having a radicle. It's a cover part, that root cap. This is having a 2 cotyledon. This is a hypocotyle where we will see the radical part. So this is a typical diagram of a dicotyledon embryo one. Okay, and this one as in the last year 2018 monocotyledon grass diagram. They are directly asking the draw a grass embryo one. So this is a things one where you will see the C's are having 1 cotyledon. Monocotyledon, this cotyledons are called scutellum. 1 marks question, very important. What do you mean about the scutellum? Scutellum is a cotyledon of monocotyledon. You will see this part. Okay, just draw this diagram. This is having a embryo part, the upper part, that coleoptile. Okay, coleoptile plumule part where the shoot system is there. So there is a shoot apex. Okay, the down part here there is a rhiza root. So there is a part of the tissues where there is a tissue for the radicle or the root purpose. This part is called apicotyle one. So this is a monocotyledon, the grass embryo where we see the 1 cotyledon only. This is only the 1 cotyledon. This is having 1 cotyledon, and this cotyledon name is called scutellum. Okay, I hope you understand the second topic of post-fertilization of development of the embryo. From this diagram, this is an embryo development. Next topic is our seed and types of seeds one. Okay, thank you.